Hi, welcome back to POD, Philippines on Demand. And I got one of these yesterday, approximately 4 o'clock p.m. That's right, it's not a ticket to the ball. It is a traffic violation for crossing over a double yellow line, which they consider to be an island, and in addition to making a U-turn. So the big question at hand, was I guilty of crossing a double yellow line, making a left turn, or did I in fact make a U-turn and not a left turn? Well, you're judge and jury. You decide guilty or innocent when we come back. Okay, welcome back, and I'm going to run you exactly through the situation at hand yesterday at approximately 4 o'clock p.m. So let me take you outside of the vehicle, and as you can see there, that is a no left turn. No left turn. They used to allow left turns here, even despite, you can see there, the double yellow solid line on the center of the roadway there. All right, now that is one violation that they hit me with yesterday. Now if they used to allow left turns here, they were crossing over the imaginary island, as they call it. So before, when they were allowing left turns, they were crossing over that to go left. But because to control the traffic a little bit better, they decided no left turn. So what does that do? It forces you to make a right turn. And then you gotta go up here somewhere to find a place for which you can turn around. There's a no U-turn sign. Right there to the right is a no left turn sign. Another no U-turn. So we have to proceed all the way up this way in order to make a turn, a legal turn, so we can get turned around and go back the other way. Because we don't want to break any laws. We don't want to make an illegal U-turn. Now I'm going to show you where I made a left turn crossing over the double line there. And I made a left turn into this driveway. Right there. I made a left. I pulled into there. So I pulled in there, and then I backed out and came this way. And then I will show you where the officer flagged me over. There was a CTTMO officer standing down here, and he apparently was watching me. He was watching me, and then he ran out into traffic after seeing me make that left turn across a yellow line, double yellow line, solid line, and he pulled me over right here. So right over here to the right, he pulled me over, and he issued me the citation. The citation was written for crossing over a double solid yellow line, in addition to making a U-turn. Now, it's debatable as far as if that was a U-turn or not. I made a left turn, I signaled, I pulled into the driveway. Just pretend it's a 7-Eleven or pretend it's a convenience store. So I make a left turn, I pull in, okay, to the parking area, if you will, and then I hold it for about 30 seconds, put it in reverse, I check traffic, and then I back out into traffic, and then I proceed in the direction in which I wanted to go to begin with, but could not because there's a no left turn up there. So I very politely indicated to the officer that I don't feel as though that I made a U-turn. Because if you look up the definition of a U-turn is one continuous motion in the shape of what? That's right, a U. It's one continuous motion, movement, as if you were drawing a U with your vehicle. What I did was I signaled left turn, pulled in, like I said, as if it was a convenience store, all right, pulling into a parking lot. Then I backed out and then took off and went on into the direction that I wanted to go. Was that a U-turn? Am I guilty or am I innocent? Now, there is a hotel back over here, over this way. And it's just a drive-through. You drive in, you got the entrance that goes to the front of the hotel, and then the exit comes right back out to this road. And he advised me that next time, go into the hotel, in front of the hotel, go through their little drive area, and then I can make a left turn from there, because I was on their property. I was in the hotel property. But my question is, now we're back to the double solid yellow line. When I make a left turn out of that hotel, I am crossing that yellow line, which what they consider to be an imaginary island here in the Philippines. So, why is it that I cannot make a left turn to cross that line to go into a driveway, but I can come out of a driveway and make a left turn and cross that double yellow line? You see where I'm driving at? No pun intended. But I will say this, the traffic officer was super professional. He was really super nice, and he did not confiscate my driver's license. I was issued a ticket, but at the very bare minimum amount. It could have been much, much higher. He could have taken my license. I would have had to go to LTO to get my license back after paying a pretty big fine. But he did not do that to me. He gave me the very minimal, and I was very appreciative of that. So I have no complaints with the traffic officer at all. As a matter of fact, I like the guy. He was super professional. He was very understanding. He knew that, and I explained to him that I did not intend to make an illegal U-turn, because as I said, the U-turn is one continuous U motion. So I explained to him that I tried to make a left turn and then back out and then proceed in the direction that I wanted to go. You decide, is POD guilty for crossing the double yellow line by making a left turn into the driveway back that way, but yet at the hotel over there across the street, it's okay to make a left turn and cross that double yellow line to go in that direction. So my question is out of, being confused, why is it okay to cross the double yellow line, solid line, going in one direction, but yet not in the other direction? So that's pretty confusing. So anyway, that's the rundown. So I ask you, am I innocent or guilty? Hit me on the forehead. Don't sugarcoat it. We're not cake eaters here, although I do like cake. So hit me on the forehead. Let me know what I did wrong, and I'll eat it like a man. Okay. So anyway, like I said, the traffic officer is super nice. Hey, look, if you show respect to these guys and talk to them in a respectful, mature manner, they're going to work with you. They're going to work with you. I had a great experience with a PNP officer. Wonderful guy. He's now on my friends list, as is this. The CTTMO officer is now on my friends list too on Facebook. So these guys are super cool. Around the communities throughout the Philippines are kind of known as the bad guys, but you know what? They're not. They're good guys. They got families just like you and I, and they're just out here to do a job. Now, sometimes the laws might be confusing, and sometimes they don't make sense. But the last thing that you're going to want to do as a foreigner to come here and say, that's not the way we do it in my country. That is the last thing they want to hear. That is the last thing that foreigners want to hear that have been here in country for a significant amount of time. In July, I would have been here in the Philippines for 8 years. I love every second, every minute, every day, every month, every year of it, and would not trade it for anything. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching POD Philippines On Demand. Let's get the heck out of here.